All right, as a DJ, our equipment is very expensive, so it's really important that we protect our investment. And in this video, it's going to be a little something different. We're going to do an unboxing of one of the most important pieces of equipment in your rack that will help you protect your investment. All right, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. So today we're going to have an unboxing video of the ART PS4x4 USB Pro. And this is a power conditioner that will help protect the gear in your rack. Now, I already have a Furman 8DX that I use to protect my gear, but I wanted a next step up that's going to give me that extra level of protection and give me some features that are going to help me identify the surroundings and power in the venue to make sure my equipment is safe. So we're going to unbox this today, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of why I think this is a must-have for your DJ gear to make sure that you're staying protected. All right, so let's take a look at some of the key features that makes this unit really nice. First off, it has advanced power filtering. It has an easy-to-read LED input voltage meter and current voltage meter in amps. That is, I can't stress enough, amazing for protecting your equipment, and we'll talk about that a little bit more. Of course, it has your surge and your spike protection. It's got 8 outlets on the rear with the power-friendly adapter positioning, like where they're spaced a little bit further apart. It's got a rear-mounted gooseneck, which allows you to see in the dark inside of your rack at night or when the power is off. That's really awesome that it came with that. It's got your pull-out pipe lights with an auto off and a dimmer. And that dimmer also controls the gooseneck light on the back. And another bonus is that the pull-out lights, they're LEDs, not bulbs, so definitely a bonus of that. Power capacity, 1800 watts. It's got your EMI RFI filtering, that's pretty standard. And then it has your front-mounted power switch. And so there's a couple other things that makes this unit really nice, so we're going to get into that as well. Now, one of my all-time favorite features of this unit is what they call the meter preview, right? So your front panel has power going to it even though the rear panel is turned off. So when you have the power switch off, it kills all the outlets on the rear, but you still have power going to the front. So what's that going to give you? You can still plug in your cell phone and charge that, but when you hit this meter preview button, it turns on your input voltage so you can see the voltage coming into your system before you power your equipment on. So what does that do for you? If I'm a DJ, I'm going into a venue. Venues have all types of power issues. Their power is absolute nasty stuff, which is why you should hands down have a power conditioner to begin with. But this allows me to plug in my unit, hit that meter preview button, check and see what the input voltage is going on. And if I'm getting a good level, great. Now I can power my equipment on. If I'm not getting a good level or the power is absolute trash, unplug it, try a different outlet, and it saves you for potentially damaging your gear for turning it on when the power is not good. So this is probably the #1 feature that I think is absolutely essential, crucial, and amazing to this unit. And of course, having the current load is really important to see what you're pulling to make sure that you're not going to be tripping any breakers. So that is really crucial. If you're a DJ, most units only have your input voltage, which is very nice, but it's great to have this additional peace of mind where you can see your current load current there. Now, this unit is packed with a ton of features, and it all comes in a 1 rack unit fit, which is really nice. So you're not going to be taking up a ton of space in your rack. This has a dimmer on the front, which is nice. When you pull out your pipe lights, the LED lights are bright. They light up everything. I can't believe how bright these lights are. And the dimmer switch is pretty cool. When you turn the dimmer switch, it also controls the gooseneck lamp in the back of the unit. So if I need to access the back of the panels, I can turn that switch on. I don't even have to pull my pipe lights out. It turns on the rear as well, and you have dimmer control. So I can go into the back of my unit and double check whatever I need to check, and I have light in there. So this is an absolute awesome feature. And ART is a company that puts out professional grade equipment. So this equipment is built to last, it's built to work, it's built to protect your gear and not fail. So this is definitely a reputable company, and they stand by their products, and their shipping is absolutely quick. When I purchased this thing, it was on my door 22 hours later. I kid you not, in the middle of a pandemic. So that is amazing. This unit has all steel construction, and the awesome part I also like about this is that it has 2 USBs in the front, and the USBs are also lit, so you're not looking around in the dark trying to find how to plug your gear into the USB. So this is really helpful for me because it allows me to plug in my recorder, which I use to record my sets, and it also allows me to charge my cell phone at the same time. So having all these features built in to a one rack unit, power conditioner is just forward thinking for everything that you're going to need in that unit. Now, if we look around to the rear, we have 8 power outlets, and some of these are spaced apart so you can plug in your big bulky adapters if you have those, and then if you have your standard plugs, just plug those in right next to each other on the units that are on the plugs that are closer to each other. Now, I love my Furman, and it's been a trusty piece of equipment, and the Furman name is legendary, right? I don't know a DJ who doesn't have a Furman 8DX in their rack. I mean, Furman is amazing. So why did I go with this over Furman? Mostly for the features. I mean, this is going to cost a little bit money. You can expect to pay upwards of an extra 100, 130 to 150 more than you're going to have to pay for the Furman, but you're really getting a lot packed into it. You're getting all the protection that you're getting with the Furman, plus more, plus the convenience, plus the current load monitoring, plus the USBs, plus the gooseneck lamp, plus the meter preview, plus the power outlet on the front. You're getting a ton of features packed into a unit, plus the same grade, of protection, plus a little bit more than you're getting with the Furman. So that's really what made my decision to go with this to protect my main gear. Now, the Furman is not going away, don't get me wrong. That's still going to be used in my ceremony kit to help protect my mics and all my other gear for the portable kits. So that unit is not going anywhere, and I love my Furman to death, but this is what I'm using to help the power distribution in my main rack that I use for my wedding receptions. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. That was the ART PS4x4 Pro. Again, one of the most important pieces of equipment for protecting your gear in your rack. So I highly suggest, if you don't have a power conditioner already, take a look into getting this, or get a Furman 8DX. All great power conditioner units that's going to protect your gear. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, don't be weird, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.